Hey YouTube, this is Alexander, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at a new tweak for Xposed installer named Xtended NavBar. It's a pretty cool tweak that adds some functionality to your navbar that's down below where your on-screen buttons are, allowing you to access quick toggles as well as music controls and a couple other things. It's free, available in the Play Store. You will need root access as mentioned and some on-screen buttons for this to work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. So once you've went ahead and visited the link down below or you already have it installed, just go ahead and open up your Xposed installer, make sure everything is up to date, and then go to modules and make sure you hit that checkbox next to Xtended NavBar so that it turns it on. And this works best with AOSP ROMs, so just keep in mind of that if you're not running an AOSP ROM, then it may not work or features may be a little different, but that's pretty much it. And then once you're done with that, you can just go ahead and open up your app drawer again. It will ask you to reboot possibly, so just go ahead and reboot if it does. Then you can go ahead and open up the Xtended NavBar application that will appear in your app drawer. And you've got a couple features. It's very sparse here, but that's not something I'm complaining about. I like that they kept it minimal, just not a lot of things going on. You got a couple controls for your left and right page. You've got your music player, quick settings, favorite apps, and then none. But it's very simple and I like that. So to unlock favorite apps, you just go ahead and donate to the developer and it'll unlock that feature, and then you just reboot your device in order to apply the changes. And in the next tab, you've got your donate area, which is $1.99. So that's pretty much all there is to the app. Very simple, not much going on. Something I really enjoy with apps actually. Xtended NavBar works really nice. It is kind of hard at first to sort of swipe over since it really does require you to get to the very edge of the screen when you're swiping, but that's something that I'm not really complaining about. I would rather that than it be really sensitive or too sensitive to where you can accidentally sort of swipe over just by hitting the back button or the home button, or maybe if you're swiping up to Google Now. So that's something that I don't really mind. You get used to it after a while. All of the toggles work just as intended for the most part. The airplane toggle is kind of weird at times, where if you're trying to toggle airplane mode, you can't just press it like you can all of the other ones. You need to actually press and hold it. I thought that was kind of weird, but I mean, maybe it's sort of a safety feature so you don't accidentally turn your phone on or turn airplane mode on accidentally. So, that's okay if it's for that. But also, another weird thing going on with airplane mode is that you can't toggle it on if you've got Wi-Fi on. So you can toggle it off by holding it if you got Wi-Fi on, but you can't toggle it back on, which is kind of weird considering that Android does allow that. Even if Wi-Fi is on, you can still turn airplane mode on. It's independent of each other. But in this tweak, it's not. You kind of have to, I think if you turn off Wi-Fi, then you can get the airplane mode to turn back on. But it's just a little observation I made, and it's really not a huge deal since I'm sure you guys aren't going to be toggling airplane mode all that often. But if you do, just be aware of that. But otherwise, everything works pretty much as intended, as mentioned. There is a little bug in the music controls where if the music isn't playing, it'll still show the pause button. I'm not sure if that has to do with more the ROM or the tweak or what exactly it is, but it's just a minor thing. If you hit the pause button and then hit the play button once it appears, it'll go ahead and play again just fine. Not really that big of a deal, but I mean, it's just a small little deal, I guess. But other than those two things, the airplane mode being a little wonky here and there, and the play and pause buttons sort of being weird, it's not really that big of an issue at all. It's a really cool tweak that I would recommend if you guys are looking for something like this. Last but not least is that it doesn't support landscape mode on the Nexus 4 at least, possibly any Android phone. So I'm sure that's not a huge deal because again, it might look kind of weird using those tweaks on the side anyway. But again, it's something that I'm not really complaining about at all. It's a really cool tweak for your rooted Android device with those on-screen buttons. Add some extra functionality to that nav bar. Make it easy to get to quick toggles and music controls without reaching your finger all the way to the top. Definitely recommend it if you guys are looking for something like this. That's pretty much going to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was Xtended NavBar, available in the Play Store for your rooted device. Make sure you check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe down there for more, and don't forget to follow me on Google+, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date on everything I do on the internet. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.